More technical difficulties, but yes, you got to be kidding me is right. This Bloodline Civil War, WWE Money in the Bank. I have a lot of editing to do now with as many streams as Money in the Bank has been today for myself because of all the technical difficulties I've been experiencing for whatever fucking reason. Apple and YouTube, get it together. This is awesome chant from the crowd. Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos. We left off with Roman Reigns having Jimmy in the guillotine after the frog splash. It looked like he was going to pass out, let alone tap out. Didn't. And then got some super kicks here. We'll see if we can rewind because it hasn't let me pause it, because if so, I would have and definitely would have not known anything that's going on. There's another double super kick. Tag made. Jey Uso going to go up top. Frog splash to Roman Reigns. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And Roman Reigns has been pinned for the first time since December of 2019. It's July 1st, 2023, folks. Almost 4 years. The Usos win the Bloodline Civil War, defeating Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa in the main event of Money in the Bank. What a fucking match. What a fucking show, for that matter. Once again, sorry for all the technical difficulties. I got this part up and running as fast as I could. It was giving me even more trouble than it would have, earlier, because this is number whatever at this point. I don't even know. I'm jacked. I am livid. I'm pissed off about all these technical difficulties with everything. It's always something, man. Like when it doesn't need to. It's technology. It sucks. It's good, but it sucks when you need to be good. Roman loses. Wow. He's still champion, but he gets pinned. He loses in the main event with Solo Sikoa against the Usos in this Bloodline Civil War. So we're going to backtrack. I'm sure they're going to show some replays here to help us out. So, yeah, we had some Superman punches, some spears, but really it was the guillotine. Okay, does Jimmy tap out? Does he pass out? And then we had some stuff ringside. The ref got knocked out, I might add. And then Solo, with the announce table, went for a splash. Usos moved, so he went through it, was out of the match for the most part after that. Roman was legal. And then more super kicks and a frog splash, and 1, 2, 3, the Usos win the Bloodline Civil War, defeating Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, with Reigns taking the pin. He is still the undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion, though, with his gold title, and then Paul Heyman carrying around the WWE and Universal Championships. But we the ones throw him up. Usos win. Roman Reigns is the only one. Solo still by his side. Didn't turn on him to screw him over or anything like that. But Usos victorious. They'll hit the closing credits here in a minute. They'll fade to black, and that'll do it. Once again, from Damian Priest winning the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Io Sky winning the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, as Roman Reigns sits in disgust. Here's a full recap of the show now. So maybe some more replays during that main event match that we missed the last couple minutes there before they went home. Like I said, I tried to get this back up and running as fast as I could. It was giving me some trouble. I really got to figure out what the hell is going on, why it's doing what it's doing, because I can't have this happen as much as it's been happening. I mean, shit, so many times it did today, let alone last weekend too. So yeah, we had Drew McIntyre return, we had John Cena return, Cena hit Grayson Waller with an AA. Of course, Cena teased WrestleMania coming to London, or at least somewhere in England or somewhere in Europe for that matter in the near future. But yeah, Damian Priest won the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Io Sky won the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Shayna Baszler turning on Ronda Rousey, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, your new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Gunther, still the Intercontinental Champion. Drew McIntyre returning to confront him. We had Cody Rhodes defeat Dominic Mysterio. Clean, 1, 2, 3, no Beast. We had no Viper, I might add either, but we did see Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect, Mr. You Can't See Me, John Cena just come out of nowhere. Teased WrestleMania, going to London, somewhere in Europe, somewhere in Europe for that matter as well. And then he hit an AA on Grayson Waller. And then women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Then Seth Rollins retaining his World Heavyweight Championship, defeating Finn Balor. There's going to be tension in the Judgment Day regardless of if Finn's champion or not, which he's not, because Priest sort of caused a distraction before Finn missed on a coup de grace and then got stomped to beat 1, 2, 3. And then in the main event, more difficulties on my end, unfortunately. We see it all though, and in the main event, the Usos do win the Bloodline Civil War and defeat Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. But what's a big part of that is Roman Reigns took the pin for the first time in a singles match, a tag team match, a triple threat match, a fatal four-way, any kind of stipulation match, as he almost stacked them and pinned them, I might add as well, before they both kicked out. Roman Reigns still champion, but pinned in the middle of the mat, clean, 1, 2, 3, for the first time since December the 15th, 2019. That was 3 months before COVID hit, back in early 2020 for perspective, and 3.5, almost 4 years ago. As he's been champion for 3 years at the end of next month, he's still undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion with his gold title that he has, and the 2 titles that Heyman's carrying around. But then there's the finish, a frog splash, cover 1, 2, 3, and he sits in disgust, closing credits, and that does it for WWE Money in the Bank. Usos win the Bloodline Civil War over Roman Reigns. We the ones, throw him up. Roman Reigns is now the only one. Press conference coming up next. I'll watch that on my own later. I'm going to sign off before any more technical difficulties arise. Just once again, in the meantime, as always, thank you for tuning in and watching. Your host, Encyclopedia Sports, Cohen Luke 96. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of WWE Money in the Bank. This is going to be like the 4th, 5th, 6th. I don't even know how many streams it took to watch in full. 3.5, 4 hour show of Money in the Bank, but they'll all be live right here on the channel. So for watching now live, thank you. For watching on demand afterwards, thank you in general for tuning in. I'll see everybody in the near future. Once again, no SummerSlam live watch along reactions because I will be there live in attendance, but be sure to keep an eye out for videos. But just be sure to like, follow, and subscribe on social media, stay up to date. That's the easiest way to do so. Links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Hit the red subscribe button, notification bell next to it. Live right here on YouTube. So, Usos win the Bloodline Civil War to cap off WWE Money in the Bank.